Can we talk about this? That this entire Karen Reed's trial, this judge in the very end, the murder trial completely becomes something different. Now they're saying after this entire trial, she beat him. That's how he died. She beat him. Not a car ran him over. She tail light hit him in the head. They have spent so much tax dollars money on hiring all these experts to come in here and say that she hit him with the tail light. She hit him with the tail light. Hit him with the tail light of her car. They hire these experts. They argue against the defense to say the defense is the one that said this man was beat to death. He was plummeted. He's got evidence of being beaten. He wasn't killed by a car. And they're like, that's rubbish. He wasn't beaten. He was ran over with a car. And in the end, when you give the jury deliberations to the jury, guess what she says? Because I'm fixing to show you. That she beat him. Not ran him over with a car. She beat him. Are you kidding me? But this is how they roll.
The elements of the charges against Ms. Reed.
Here we go. Just run him over.
The Commonwealth has alleged that on January 29, 2022, Ms. Reed did assault and beat John Okeefe with the intent to murder him, and by such assault and battery did kill and...
Are you kidding me? When was there any evidence that she beat him? But I told you this is how they roll. They will play this crap at the end, and this is what they did. They indicted her. Nowhere, anywhere is any media say anywhere that she beat that man. It has always been that tail light, all this effort, the tail light, the pieces, the glass, all this expert witness about how it was the car, and then you have the FBI who came in and hired PhD experts to say it is not consistent that car hit him. It's not consistent. And Lally trying to desperately wrangle out of those PhD experts hired by the FBI but the pieces, and they know what a staged car accident. So when they know that they're not going to win on that, because they're going to see right through none of the experts, even their own experts, said that they can conclude that cars would cause his death. What do? In the very end, they change the whole scenario after they haven't presented anything through this whole trial. They've had no preparations whatsoever. It's not an indictment. They've had no preparation whatsoever for this accusation that she beat him. Here it is right here. And you'll wonder why you got confused juries. Why do we have confused jurors? Did nobody catch this? She beat him with the intent to kill him, with the intent to murder him, and by such assault did kill and murder him. She beat him. Not ran him over with the tail light. Do you see what they do? I'm like, how is this even possible? Anyways, and of course they redact a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm fixing to show you how Massachusetts rolls. They black out all the public documents, unlike, I'm sorry, somebody needs to take this state to the federal court and all the way to the United States Supreme Court and say you cannot hide from the public what y'all doing up in your court.
Okay, on January 29, 2022, Ms. Reed did assault and beat John Okeefe.
She beat him! She didn't run him over with the car. She beat that man. She's the one that beat that man. Are you kidding me? Now Lally, after he goes through all this argument with the PhD experts that they're trying to say it wasn't possible that that car hit him. Oh, okay, then we'll just say he beat him. But we're not going to present any evidence that she beat him. We're going to wait till the very end and then change our story. Why, people, do you not see this in the media, how they change their story? Why, people, are you not talking about how they change their story? The blogger, the big gold blogger that everybody's worshiping, he's not even talking about it. Okay, well, let me talk about it. Can somebody talk about this? Good gravy. Let me show you something. Look at this. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so this Boston Globe Media Partners files a motion to the court to get a copy of the record. Let me show you how redacted, they're ridiculous. I mean, you can't just hide stuff from the public like this. Why don't they just take this on up? Here's the police reports. If anybody wants to see the police reports and then see how they lied in court, I mean, After he knows he's defeated by all the experts, then he just changes the story in the very end. How can you just change your indictment after the trial has already been done? In the very end, oh, she beat him. Okay, we changed our story, everybody. She beat him. She didn't run him over with a car. She beat him. People don't even know they did this. It's like, what the heck? Look at this crap. I'm going to show you how redacted this is. They're not going to let you see this stuff. This is ridiculous. Come on, people. We have a right to see. We have a right to see look at this. Look, this is not freaking CIA. This is public record, for crying out loud. They're not going to let us see what they're doing up in their courthouse, yo. That's just wrong. Like, look at this. Look at this. How much has been redacted by Bev. It's not enough that you impounded animal control records that shows that dog uh, sent other people to the hospital. There's multiple victims of that dog, that you hid that, and so that you could criminally suborn perjury. Now they completely changed the story. Why is this not being talked about in the media? Why? 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 Okay, it's like YouTube. I don't care. I get no visibility on this Karen Reed stuff because I'm digging out stuff and they're like quashing my visibility, right? It's like, why is this judge, why is Lally changing his story here? Now it's on January 29th, she assaulted and beat him. She beat him to death. Not ran him over with a car, which has been the whole story from the beginning. And then when they show and they prove their case, okay, well, we'll just say she beat him. She beat him. This is literally what the jury has right before them right now, that she beat him. There's no indictment saying she beat him. There's no evidence presented at the trial that she beat him. And you just wonder why they're just like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. I want to hear people talk about this judge accusing this woman of beating that man to death after they went all this trouble to try to frame her with a freaking tail light. Now they're saying she beat him. Can we talk about this? How come Mr. Turtle Boy's not talking about how she beat him? How come you don't hear him talking about it? He's right there in the freaking courtroom. Hello? What is happening? Wow.